to say, too, that it's because of you that, I mean, I know that you worked with State Representative Donna Dukes and you got past HB 121, which, it requires some type of prevention policy?
Yes. It's the education for the facilitators and the students to have safe havens in regards to abuse, and it's teaching them the different signs of abuse. It's having a safe way of getting out. It has a lot of different things that's educational in regards to abuse, and also on top of that we have the whole month of February is Teen Dating Violence Prevention and Awareness Month because of, I would say, trauma.
Wow, that's amazing. I know when you talk about having a safe haven, I know that you sued the Austin Independent School District because you felt that the teachers didn't take appropriate action. They were aware of threats that Marcus had made.
Yes, ma'am. The school is responsible for our children for the time that they have.
Why do you think that they didn't respond?
Because the law wasn't in place at that time, and I just don't feel like people was educated like they are now in regards to it. I do hold them accountable because the common sense should have stepped in.
Have they been found to be accountable? How did that lawsuit go?
There's some things on the lawsuit that I can't really speak on, so I don't even speak about the lawsuit. But just now know that the schools are accountable for our children. And because of that, that's why we have House Bill 121 in law now that states that the schools have to have the education that will go along with the safety of the children.
Well, good for you. There were a couple of other lawsuits. One was against Marcus's parents. Tell us about that one.
That was a lawsuit because there was neglect. It was a neglect of a child. And so, yes, I did that to not necessarily prove a point, because I'm not trying to prove anything here. It's just that those are rights that actually fell into place that needed to be taken care of, and it was done.
But you successfully did prove
yes,
that there was neglect.
Yes, ma'am.
And so there was a $300,000 payout, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this leads to another lawsuit. This one is absolutely insane, in my opinion. Your ex-husband, Trella's father, sued you to get some of that money.
Yes, that's another thing that I'm going to be trying to work on in the future. That when a parent is not in the child's life for the 16 or 15 years, well, she was 15 years and he was not in her life. He may have been in her life maybe 6 months out of her life.
Really?
But he was still entitled to half of everything. But his half didn't have to pay any attorney fees. It came out of mine. So therefore, in essence, he got much more than I did, and I was the person taking care of that child.